Michael, what's the latest on Kenny Bromwich? Obviously, didn't look like he's here today. So.
No, he won't play. So Kevy Proctor gets his opportunity to come in, and looking forward to seeing Kevy get another cap in the jersey.
Was it close with Kenny, or sort of?
I spoke to Kenny 2 days ago, and I think he was talking with his wife about inducing the baby and all sorts of things. But I just said, look, I think you've got to make sure that the family's right first, and he's done the right thing now, and he's going to be there with his wife for the birth of the baby, and looking forward to some good news.
Kind of a pretty important player for this team. I mean, what do you lose with Kenny gone?
Yeah, look, he's been a great player for the Kiwi jersey, and I think I've watched him grow throughout his career, and just the way he is around the group and how he leads, he brings a lot. But in saying that, Kevy Proctor's coming in too, so he's got a lot of experience in that space, and Kevy's a senior player around the group, whether he's playing or he's not. He's learned a lot, Kevy, over his time, and he can share a lot of good stories around what he's experienced in the jersey, and also where he wants to take the jersey. So I think we've got a good replacement.
Blake Austin named on the wing for Great Britain this morning. Do you look for ways to maybe take advantage of that?
You're looking for ways to try and exploit all sorts of areas of the Great Britain team, and no doubt we'll do the same with him.
Mate, Gareth Widdop's obviously played a lot of fullback, as you know from your time in Melbourne.
Yep.
Is that one option they have, that maybe they could put Lomax on the wing and him?
Yeah, I think they've got a few there. I'm not quite sure what the team will turn out like, with a number of the guys that are on the bench there, but Thompson could come in, all those sorts of things as well into the team. But there's a fair chance he may end up down there at some stage. So, but for us, it's we've got to make sure we build on what we've been doing. I've been saying that all week around our game. We weren't at our best last week at all to put the pressure back on the opposition. So we've got to make sure we do that, so we can give ourselves an opportunity to get a few points.
Now, back in the old days, in these situations, coaches would seek meetings with referees, but you don't do that anymore, or did you? Was there any?
I spent a little bit of time with the refs, so I'm aware of what they're about. And at the end of the day, they're going to adjudicate both teams the way they see it. So we've got to make sure that we adjust to that.
Will it be more open, do you think, tomorrow? Or?
Look, possibly. It's hard to say. Obviously, we've got Jerry Sutton there, and he's a very experienced ref in that space, and he's done a lot in that area. So no doubt he'll control the game how he wants.
Obviously, Sunnyball news confirmed. I mean, if he was available next year, is that something that you guys would be open to?
Look, I've said a lot this week around that space. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I think in time that'll sort itself out. So we've got a massive game for us tomorrow. It's a really important one, and we need to be better than where we were last week. It was a bounce of a ball that determined that game. So we've got to be in an improved way tomorrow to make sure we get the win.
Brandon starting. Why was he stood down last week?
There's standards that we are living to within the jersey, and he understands that. So obviously with the depths of what I have now, and Cody, I thought he did a fantastic job to be able to come in there, and that was a big decision to push Cody back to the bench and bring Brandon in. But talking with the senior players, I think Brandon's aware of what we expect now in this space, and it's around the preparations of the things we do. So one thing it did give me last week was an opportunity to play Cody, which gives me an opportunity now to play him at 9 if needed.
Do you see a 2-0 result against Great Britain as making up for against England, or is it progress?
It's still it's still in the memory from what happened over there. Obviously, there were 2 games when we played. It was basically a bounce of the ball in those ones as well, or just one missed tackle that was the difference. So they're always tight games when you play against Great Britain and England teams. So it's definitely there for us, and we want to make sure that we want to finish with the momentum to finish up for the year. It's something that we're building on with the jersey, and we talk about it all the time about what we want to do within the jersey. So it's a really important game for us tomorrow.
Do you need to sort of exercise the demons from 2017? Do you need to go back to the World Cup and have a successful tournament, or can you partially do it?
I don't really look at that, Steve. I guess we're a bit of a different group now with obviously different staff and those sorts of things. It's about what we want to do moving forward. We're looking forward to obviously the opportunities in test matches next year. We'll have a mid-year test and a few at the back end of next year, and we've got to build towards the World Cup. We're all doing it, and it's every single time the boys come into camp, it's about the expectations of each other and what we want to do to build relationships and combinations. And we've got young Chance come in on the centre on the left edge there, so all of a sudden we've got another centre there that I'm looking at. Also, young Bailey Simonson, he didn't get to play, but he's been really impressive here. So what we've been able to do over the last sort of year is build a bit more depth in what we want, and that's what's needed to go into a World Cup.
Benji's just said he's unsure if he'll make himself available next year. That older group, have any of them reached out to you and said this one might be the last one for them?
No, we haven't spoken about that at all. Knowing Benji the way I do, I'm sure it might not be the last, so he just keeps on going. But look, he just plays game by game and is really enjoying the fact that he's in this space, and he's got a big influence around the young guys, and he's got a great story about what he experienced years and years ago to not being in the space and now being in the space. So the appreciation about what you get from wearing the Kiwi jersey, Benji epitomises. So having people like him around, it's very important. I've got people like Stacey Jones and Nathan Kalis, greats that have been in the jersey, and we had Gary Freeman come and talk to the players, Ruben Wiki and Steve Kearney. So all those guys, they've played a part in where the jersey is right now, but we want to make sure that the current players understand that and build on what we're doing.